do your ancient book of Enoch text come from? Dead Sea Scrolls. Partly. The basic script is from the Ethiopian. The best translation we have of that, at least until mine, I'm biased, yeah. But it was R.H. Charles. So R.H. Charles and a few other people did good translations of Enoch, but they're the Ethiopian version, which seems to be pretty good. Now, the Dead Sea Scrolls come along. I would do my translation just with the Dead Sea Scrolls, but they're like everything else. We have several chapters here and there, but there is no complete book in the Dead Sea Scrolls. So what we've done is we've compared the Enoch Dead Sea Scrolls to like R.H. Charles and the other English translations of the Ethiopic, because I cannot read the Giaz language. So using R.H. Charles as a guide, and in the Dead Sea Scrolls, if there's any differences, there's a few little differences. Like, for instance, in one place, it's talking about the Gentile nations are different animals. One's a lion, one's a bear, one's this, one's that, hyenas, and they attack Israel, and they're, defeated. And you can tell by looking at the text that you're at that time, it would have been Egypt, or it would have been Persia, or it would have been the Canaanites, or whatever. And the text is identical, except the Ethiopian would translate one of them a lion, where the Dead Sea Scrolls translates one of them a bear. Now, that may be important because the connotation of a lion versus a bear or a hyena might mean something. Generally speaking, it's just that they're all wild animals and they're different, so they're different nations. So there's a few differences like that, but that's very, very few. In other words, there's one word that's different in the Enoch text. When you're looking at the Enoch text about the calendar, it says sun, moon, and stars in the Ethiopic. It just says the sun and the stars in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And again, you might look at that and say, what difference does that make? Well, there's a big debate on whether the moon plays a part in the calendar. But the Dead Sea Scrolls in general, plus Enoch, basically say there's this prophecy that the Jews would pervert the calendar by going to a lunar calendar and leaving the solar calendar. And so the question is, should the moon even be used in any calculations, or should it, and if so, how? That kind of stuff. And the Dead Sea Scroll version of Enoch actually just says sun and stars. So and that's got to be older, more accurate. So bear to lion in one passage, no moon in another passage. So other than that, the few paragraphs that we have are identical. So we feel pretty certain, unless new scrolls come out that give us, extra paragraphs or change something, that's what it would be based on. So, and that's about the best we can do at this point. Look at the Giaz, the Ethiopic, and then what the Dead Sea Scrolls say, and see if there's any changes, and go from there. There was rumored, actually, at one point that there was an Aramaic version of Enoch found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And now there's a debate on whether someone thought that and just wrote it down, or someone, ran off with it and it exists somewhere. So one of those legends that would be hard to tell. If there is an actual Aramaic version from the Dead Sea Scrolls, we would all love to look at that and see if there's any differences in what that makes in the calendar or whatever. So good question.